Hey, y'all. How are you? How are you? How are you? How is you? How are you? How is you? Are. It is I, and I is me. And I am about to eat and talk, which is all I do. So today is Friday. It's not my Friday. So take a drink. And I got my little dark with me, y'all. And baby daddy may be in the background talking back and forth with me because he is actually going out tonight. I was gonna go with him, but I gotta work in the morning. And this fool said, babe, we probably gonna get home at 10 o'clock. I'm like, that's too late for me. I'm gonna have to go to bed. So my baby daddy is going out. Yes, he goes out without me. Yes, it's fine. I don't mind. I don't care. And neither should you. Okay? So, Karma's not a fries time. And I got my ring light to work, y'all. So I am going to share with my baby daddy because I don't want the whole thing. And can you hear me right now? Is you here right now? Hey, can you hear me right now? Okay. So, in case y'all don't know, I'm in Vegas. I'm a local realtor here with, I forgot, EXP Realty. Hey, thanks for tuning in. EXP works for me. So, hey, Jody, Austin, thanks for watching. So, these are my carne asada fries. Yum, yum, yum. So, it's carne asada, cheese, sour cream, beans, what else in your baby daddy?
Cheese, beans, sour cream, guacamole.
Sour cream and guacamole. So we gonna eat and talk. So, first things first, let me hop out the motherfucking Porsche. I don't want her if her ass don't sit like a horse. I've been grinding all, that's all I know. So anywho, y'all, let's talk and eat. So y'all can see me okay, right? I got my ring light working, so let me know if the light is okay. And Jody, can you hear me okay? Last time I was eating on here, my brother told me, whatever you eating must be good because you fucking it up. And I was. And I can. So, how's everybody doing? How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm just getting off of work. Anybody that's new to me, I went to the dentist, got this side done. Now this side hurting, so I be smacking and chewing and chewing and smacking. I just put it there. This is really good. I'm gonna eat 52 of them, y'all. 52. Or did I say 2? Whatever I said, I'm gonna try to do it. So, I don't know. I just feel like whoever gonna watch my live, just know I got a potty mouth. And I'm gonna tell y'all, babe,
Yeah.
I told a story about how we lived in Naked City, and you got caught.
Got what?
And you got caught working. Foxy said she didn't know that. I'm like, We got callers. We got calls stealing government funds, y'all. Hey, Miss Barnes, how are ya?
Don't be telling on yourself. God damn it.
It's been over 10 years. They can't prosecute us. And I'm telling on you, not on me. You the one got caught working. Right? I think my income was reported already. How are you, Miss Barnes? So, I was saying, whoever gonna be on live with me today, Oh, it's corn asada fries. Let me show it to you again. I just started eating out of it. So we have a Mexican restaurant here in Vegas called Roberto's Taco Shop. And it's corn asada, fries, beans, sour cream, guacamole,
Queso.
and I already said cheese. And it's bomb.
Oh, it got a queso in it too.
Queso is cheese. He get on my damn nerves. I hope my lighting is better. I got my ring light to work, so I hope my lighting is better. So I was just going to say that one thing for sure and two things for sure. I am not one to be bothered by much or many. I don't let too much stuff disturb my peace. But I just feel like it's interesting, especially as black women, to want to, like, after you sacrifice and work hard to get something, and you know that sacrifice because you made it, but you got there before, and you just know as women it's hard already. So I just feel like a PSA, as black women, we should never want to destroy, detour, dim, devastate, disadvantage another woman, because you gotta know, just from a woman to another woman, our struggles and everything we go through. It's already hard for us, and then you just want to be another black woman tearing another black woman down for what? What's your come up? What you get from that? I ain't never gonna get that, because I ain't never gonna do that, because I ain't got the time, the energy, or the patience for that. And when you try to tell people, or when you judge people without getting to know them, that's a form of prejudice. So, especially as blacks, we should understand how prejudice, racism, and discrimination affects us and our community. So why are we the first ones in our community to do it to each other? So when I was living in Naked City, and they're Hispanic, they're Mexican, and they are actually Mexican, like they from Mexico. Thank you, Ms. Barnes. It's really good. And this is a story that was told to me by one of my sisters. So if the story ain't 100% true, it's just what I was told. I didn't hear it from the horse's mouth. And I was told that their mom and dad was Mexican, and that their dad was cool with black women, but he didn't like black men. And the reason why was because he had got robbed by some black men years ago. Now, right, wrong, or indifferent, what those men did to him was wrong, but think about it. That's a form of prejudice, because if you decide that you don't like no black men because of what one black man done to you, isn't that prejudice? So instead of trying to get to know other black men and see what they about and what's different about them, you decide to take one bad experience and run with it. But why would you do something like that? Because then you close down opportunities to meet great people. And just because you can never judge a book by its cover, because everything that glitters that ain't gold, and everything that look good to you ain't necessarily good for you. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So, if you had an issue with somebody, you had an issue with somebody. I don't have an issue. And I don't even know what y'all issue is. So you just want me to jump on the bandwagon with you and have an issue with this person too? Come on, boo, make it make sense. Help me understand what you're trying to say. Break it down for me. Draw me a picture. I may get it, or I may not. But one thing I've never been is a follower. And one thing that I'll never be is a follower. So just because it's a whole bunch of y'all that have a whole bunch of something to say about this, that, and the third with this person, bro, don't expect me to do that. I ain't hopping on nothing. Like Cardi said, why would I hop in some beef when I could just hop in a Porsche? In my case, it would have to be, babe, what kind of car I got? Is it a Nissan?
Rogue.
So in my case, it would be, why would I hop in some beef when I could just hop in a Nissan? I asked him, he said it's a Rogue, but the brand is Nissan. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I can't see your name, but how are you? Like, what's your thought process on that? Like, instead of being prejudiced and trying to tear somebody down, okay, you and A don't rock, okay, that's fine. If you want to warn me about A, that's cool. But honestly, at the end of the day, I'm going to make my own decisions. If I'm going to not like somebody or I'm going to not like something, it's going to be because of something they said or did to me. And in all honesty, I feel like it's two things you should not let another woman throw off. Your energy or your pH balance. Because, come on now. If the box get to talking, everybody going to hear it. So, what, baby daddy? My husband said, oh my God. That's because he know what the box is, honey. Ain't that right, though, baby? See, my baby daddy think I'm funny. That's all I really need, y'all. But that's right. So, all I can say about my mentor, all I can say about Maya, is that she's been good to me. She's been very caring. She's been very loving. And she was God sent. I'm not even going to say, oh, it only costs this. Because that's what I could afford. So it's affordable to me. But to her, she spent more on her nails than what she charged me. But for what she's giving me, that's worth a lifetime. And it's worth this weight in gold. And I say that to anybody. Anywhere at any time. She's been nothing but positive, helping, and caring. Her and Tristan both. Like, I thought I messed my page up, and they both called me. Well, she called me, and they both was talking. But I don't know what I'm doing. A part of me feels like I was on the wrong page. So my page got hacked because I'm on the wrong page. It ain't funny because I really thought something happened. But it's like, bro, make it make sense. In all honesty, my mentor to go. She's the truth. She's a damn genius. You're a genius. And I can take that shit to the bank. And I'll stand there and try to cash it. And I won't flinch. Even if it's taking 2 hours, I will not think they're trying to call the police on me and arrest me. Because I can take that shit to the bank. Because what she's done for me in only a week and a half, if that ain't the GOAT, I don't know who the fuck is. And if you is the GOAT, allegedly, you better step your game up because it's a new GOAT in town. And her name, My World. You better get lost like Ricky Ross. So, honestly, when it all comes down to it, I don't really have nothing to say about nothing because I'm quick to pay a bitch in dust. You know what dust is? Fairy dust, pixie dust, sand, salt, dirt. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I hope it get in your eyes and you crash. That's what I pay you in. If I don't fuck with you, that's just what it is. I'm getting some pixie dust. Hey. Oh, it's okay, Miss Barnes. Just the fact that you tuned in, it shows me your support. I love and appreciate that tremendously. Thank you. I just be talking because, you know, my intentions is to have a big audience and a whole bunch of people. So I just be talking like it's 52,000 people on here because one day there will be. And I'm still going to be looking for you through the crowd. Like, where Miss Barnes at, y'all? Hey. How are y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I can't see the names yet. So, I was just saying about how, as black women, we know the struggles of being a black woman. It ain't the same, but they very similar. Aw, thank you, Ms. Barnes. I appreciate that tremendously, and I know you will be. Oh, Mom. I just forgot. I didn't send you your information. I am so sorry. I'm going to have to get that to you on Monday. I'm going to make a note. I don't have a marker to write on my calendar with. If you don't hear from me on Monday by 11, message me, please. One thing about me, too, is I have horrible memory. Horrible memory. So, baby, I'm going to tell a story about when we went to LA. And we almost got attacked by them Bloods. So, before I say that, spread love. Not hate, not animosity, not no bullcrap. Spread love, spread peace, and spread joy. And keep God first. Because what's for you is for you. And honestly, boo, what you already got, I can't take. Right. Don't think about nothing else. I heard that. How old is your grandbaby? There's a lot of food. I'm not going to be able to eat all of it. I mean, I'm sharing with Matt, but I ain't going to be able to eat all of this. So, when we got into Vegas, when we was in LA, 2 months. Oh my God, I have a nephew that's about to be 4 months. Too cute. I know they keep you smiling from ear to ear. My nephew, I'm just like, oh my God, I gotta get out there. But with this property trying to sell, I gotta push my trip back. Hell, he gonna be running by the time I get out there. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support. If you get a chance, go back and watch the replay, girl. I was talking up a storm in the beginning. Let me go on and pass this food to my baby daddy. I don't give it to you. So far, so good. I was literally just talking about how as women, especially black women, we have to work together. Like, why would we want to destroy, defame, dim, demolish, detour, anything that another black woman, or any woman for that matter, is trying to do? I'm just saying, everybody put some respect on everybody's name and let go that guy, and we can all just move around. It's more than enough followers for everybody, because what's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you. But everybody who like me ain't gonna like you, and everybody who like you ain't gonna like me. But it's just like, tell the truth, shame the devil. So if you can't tell the truth, you can't hit them with the truth, so then you hit them with a lie. It's enough out here for everybody. One thing I do is I follow Grant Cardone. And one thing he always say, it ain't no shortage of money, and it's not a shortage of people. There's something like 7 trillion people on this earth. Girl, it's enough. It's enough for everybody. I don't know how much money on this earth. I need a lot of it. But, like, we got to build. We gotta love. We gotta learn. We gotta grow. Each one teach one. If I look back and see you struggling, I need to put my hand back and grab you, not nudge you. Remember how Jay-Z and Alicia Keys did Remy Ma? Not Remy Ma. Lil Mama, when she jumped on stage, he did her like a gnat. He should have embraced that girl. She from New York too. Ain't nobody trying to steal your show. It's you and Alicia. Hey, Yaka, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. I see you be sharing my stuff, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you. You gotta go back and watch my replay too, girl, because I get to talking early on. I'm gonna have to slow down. Yeah. Love will overcome all evil. And one thing for sure, and two things for certain, if you can't think for yourself, you can't be yourself. If you can't think for yourself, you can't be yourself. If you got to be influenced by everybody else, then you going to call yourself a woman? That's more like monkey see, monkey do. That's more like a clown to me. That seems like a little buffoonery. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Everything that glitters ain't gold. But everything that's for you is for you. When you keep God first and you know what's for you, you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. Like, why hop in somebody else's beef? Y'all beefing. Y'all got an issue. We good over here. We eating good. Don't these corner starter fries look good? Y'all, can you remember Roberto's? I got the corner starter fries. So my property, I just found out that it's going to go on the market May 1st. They ain't even going to start accepting offers until June 1st. And that's because they want to create a bidding war so they can get the most money for their dollar. So, I don't even know. Hey, Miss Dawson, thanks for hopping back in. I heard that. Okay. So, I just want to say, like, I fucks with Maya Rurl. One thing about her is she know what she doing. And the second thing is she the GOAT. And that's just my thoughts. And I mean, you can dispute it if you want to. That's on you. But I'm learning. And I'm not learning nothing bad, nothing evil, nothing personal. Nothing personal. It's strictly business. Most intelligent professional person I ever thought to meet. Right. Why you say used to though, Miss Barnes? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, but a lot of people do have a lot of self-hate. And that's you hit the what them things is? The nail on the head. Like, don't project what you got going on over here. Don't project that on me, because that's your flaw. That's the issue you got in your character. That's something you thinking. That's something you feeling. Don't project it on me. Don't say y'all. No, because that ain't what y'all doing. That may be what y'all doing, and then y'all got a guilty conscience, so y'all want to say that's what we doing. But bro, I can tell you, the only thing we doing is trying to eat. Only thing we trying to do is provide for our family. The only thing we trying to do is keep God first. Understand that? No, you know what, Miss Barnes? I'm gonna be honest with you. Everything can be deceiving. I'm speaking facts. I see no lies that I tell and no reason to lie. She is honestly one of the most nicest, genuine, caring people that I've met in a long time. She truly cares. She loves the Lord. She loves the Lord. So sometimes you just have to say and do certain things to get the followers and to get people to commentate. And then also too, ain't none of us perfect. So like sometimes stuff happen and it hurts. It hit us in our core. And when it do, we react. You know what I'm saying? But no, she definitely loves the Lord. That's for sure. She loves the Lord. And she has the faith of a mustard seed. And honestly, her working with me is doing God's work, because what she's giving me for the price that she gave me, this is charity. This charity work for her. So it's people with bigger platforms that won't even damn respond. Shout out. She's a sweet person. She is helping a lot of people right now, me included, which is why I'm able to be here and talk to you now, is because of her and her help and her motivation. So she loved the Lord for sure. Cause I love the Lord. I love the Lord. He heard my crying. He heard hers too. Her name is Maya. Tag her in all my posts as Maya's World. She's my mentor. She's a social media influencer, and she's helping me build my platform. And you know what? A lot of people say that too. Hey, Nazar, thanks for tuning in. I'm new to all of them, so I don't really have nothing in the past to go off of. So I also know that sometimes family go through stuff, and sometimes it plays out on camera, because some of the fights and disagreements I done had with my sisters and brothers, hell, if they was recorded, y'all be like, But deep down inside, she is a good person. She know what she's doing. It's just like, sometimes you have a manager that have a shitty attitude, but then you got to give it to them. They know their job. They know what they're doing. But one thing for sure, she understands the assignment. She got it. She understands the assignment. And I appreciate her for that. Because since she understands the assignment, I'm starting to understand it. I'm learning. So, I'm going to tell y'all the story from when. Yes. And see, God works in mysterious ways. So maybe through me, you'll be able to see her in a better light. But it's just like too at my job. If you talk to the people who always late on their rent, oh, she rude, she mean, she this, she that, she harasser. Talk to everybody else, oh my gosh, she great, I love her, she's so friendly, she's so bubbly, she's so real. It just depends on who it's coming from and what type of interactions we had. You know what I'm saying? But my interactions with her have been nothing but pure, genuine, and amazing. Like heaven sent. Like prayers been answered. Like, thank you, Father. So yeah, y'all. I couldn't eat all my food. So, after we moved to Vegas, and actually, that's where I met Terry and them at, was in Naked City. And so, after we moved to Vegas, we probably had been here at that time about a year. And mind you, at this time, Matt and I are like 19, like 20 and 19, because I turned 21 in Vegas, right? So Matt is still on his dad's insurance, and he's having a problem with his tooth. And it's crazy he having a problem with his tooth, because now I'm having a problem with my tooth. So he's having a problem with his tooth. And we go out to Los Angeles. Now, I don't know the number of Jordans, and he done hopped in the shower. Babe, what number was them black and blue Jordans? Mind you guys, this is over 20... Okay, so he remember the ones because he like a damn sneakerhead. And so, remind you guys, this is over 20 years ago. Say it one more time what they was, babe.
I think it's the 18s. They were suede.
So he said he think they was black and blue, and they was the suede, and they was the 18s. So this is when the 18s was popping. I don't know what number we on now, but this is when the 18s was popping. So Matt wore a black shirt on top. Actually, this is one of his shirts I got on. Right. So yes, it's been a minute. So girl, I'm telling all kind of stories too. So now I'm telling the story from when so I told them on my other lives how we ended up in Naked City, and how Gloria walked. You know, did you know this? That the way we ended up moving out of Naked City was that Gloria had walked in the Walmart that Matt was working at as a greeter and saw Matt there. Well, you was 12, so I don't know if you heard that or you knew that, but that's actually why we ended up moving out of Naked City. We really got kicked out because Gloria called Matt in the office the next morning, girl. He had on a black shirt, like a pro club, a black one, a blue one underneath, but the blue one was hanging out a little bit so you can see the blue. Some regular blue jeans, and then black and blue Jordans, right? So we come into LA. We have Nevada's license plates on our car and everything. And honestly, we've been in Las Vegas for so long that we had got comfortable. We didn't have to watch our back. It wasn't no issues like that. So we had just got comfortable not watching our back, and really, we kind of forgot about the gangs and who hood we was in and what color you can wear here and what color you can wear there. So, honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny. And Matt will tell you, it was one blood, like standing outside on the corner.
Two.
No, when we banged the block.
When we first came in, it was 2 of them.
Okay, my baby daddy said it was 2, but honestly, I remember 1. And I'm not trying to be funny. No disrespect to people with special needs. I'm not trying to be funny, but this dude looks so slow. Like they probably called him Down syndrome blood. So he looked like, and he had like something was wrong with him, and he threw up the B sign at us, and like my husband was like, so we on Crenshaw and Manchester. So baby, who hood was we in?
Huh?
Who hood was we in? Inglewood family? So we don't really know because we ain't gangbangers, but we was on Crenshaw and Manchester. And so we was on Manchester, right, babe? And we had the bloods, Matt said it was 2, just standing there. And the one that looked slow as shit, call him Special Blood, hit us up with the B sign. I still remember that. And so my baby daddy was like, no, I'm bang. So we banged the corner because we have to make a U-turn to go to the building. And I don't know, did he say something else to you? Or he just threw up the B sign? You said you don't bang from the car. Did he say anything to us when we got out? Or had he left already? Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all how I think I remember it. One Special Blood was standing on the corner, threw up the B sign in the car, and Matt said, no, I don't bang. Oh, yeah, Matt had on a black hat with some blue writing on it or something, because he just swear he wanted the match. And so we had a Las Vegas license plate, too, but I guess he was the slow blood. He couldn't read. So when we banged the thing, the blood was gone. So we got out. We had Matt's daddy in the car with us. We walked up the stairs. It was one way in, one way out. We walked up the stairs. When we came back down the stairs, baby, how many bloods you think was out there? All the bloods. I mean, all the bloods is unemployed, ain't got nothing better to do with their life but fucking harass us, and we ain't even Crips. So when we kind of go in and come back out kind of quickly because something happened to where Matt couldn't see the dentist or some shit. Criminals don't read. I know, right? I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. So we go in and we come out. So what I think happened is that blood that threw up the blood sign to my baby and my husband was like, no, I don't bang. That blood went to get the rest of the bloods. And by the time we came out the dentist's office, Matt didn't get the work done. So we had to park the car because it's off the street parking in Los Angeles. If you're not familiar with Los Angeles, off the street parking. We parked the car and we're walking we walked to the dentist's office, and I don't remember where that special blood went, because he wasn't really a threat, because it was only one of him and he looked kind of special. So my baby daddy could have beat him up on a one-on-one, or it probably wouldn't even been a good idea to fight him because we was in their hood, and it was just, but he just really didn't pose enough threat to us for us to not go to the dentist, if that makes any sense. And plus, we needed Matt's daddy. Baby, how old was your daddy? So let's just say Matt daddy's 60. Huh?
62, 63.
So he's 62, 63. His daddy got a cane. So let me tell y'all this. If me and Matt wanted to run, we couldn't fucking run because his daddy couldn't. So we go up the stairs, and when we come back, I think that blood went and got the rest of the bloods. And I mean, I'm talking the whole blood family. Like, I'm talking 100 bloods. I don't know if he went and told them that it was 52 Crips out there, but he went and got 100 bloods. So I'm like, either y'all can't fight or y'all just rude as shit, because he a dude. So it's one of him and his daddy. So we come out the dentist's office and we walk into our car, and Matt's in the front. And Matt daddy, bless his heart, I love you, Mr. Noble. He say, walk in front of me, son. I'm going to protect you. So, and he say, you too, daughter. I'm just like, oh my God, just walk faster, God damn it. So when he say walk in front of him, we walk into the bloods now to get to the car, right? Man, we walking past these bloods, and they like, fuck you, you look like a crab. Ain't that what they saying, babe? And they was like, did they say, I ought to take your bitch, or what they said? Or did one of them say, I ought to F your B?
I don't remember.
They was like, I ought to take your B. Remember, at this time, I'm a whole 10 and a half at that time. Because I got body, yaddy, 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 got the big thing. My husband laughing his ass off. So, they is coming like, baby, remember the Bloods was getting dressed. Like, Bloods was like coming out the house, putting on their clothes. The one that was like, ought to take your B. I remember him because he buttoned his pants up like, bro, you ain't even ready. So, I'm going to be honest with y'all, by the grace of God, if we wouldn't have had Matt's daddy with us, this story would have went completely different. I'm telling you, they didn't surround the car or nothing. So they was just walking to us, saying stuff like fuck crabs, and baby, was they calling you like punks and stuff?
Yeah, they was calling me all types of stuff.
Was they calling you bitches?
I don't think they said bitches.
So they was like saying everything that if my husband was a real Crip, he better do something. Cause if them Bloods would have found out what hood he was from, it wasn't no social media, but you know how word travels. So we saw Noble Gangster over here, and we called him a crab, we called him a punk. My husband said they didn't call him the bitch word, but they was being real disrespectful, because one of them said, I should take your bitch, and one of them was like, you look like a crab. And I'm thinking in my head, how do crabs look? But I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I asked my baby daddy, was he scared? He said no. Let me ask him again. Baby, was you scared when the whole Blood family came out?
I wasn't scared. Worried, maybe.
So my baby daddy said he wasn't scared, worried maybe, but he goddamn lied. I was shaking in my boots because, honestly, I was going to help him as much as I could, but it was so many of them. And then we had his daddy to worry about. A part of me wanted to just snatch his cane and be like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of a motherfucker with this cane. But he needed his cane. So we was able to get in the car, go where we made it out. And here go the crazy part about it. Once we got in the car, it was still a threat because we like, what if they shoot the car up? What if they start throwing rocks at the car? So then when we left,
Man, I probably
well, the first one Blood was the super slow one.
How long is it going to be before y'all up to the lane?
Oh yeah, we was gonna beat up. We was probably gonna get killed. I was thinking like, Father, is this the way we go out? All because Matt want a match? And so all the Bloods was coming out. I mean, all the Bloods, like they was jumping out the window, like the little old lady that lived in the shoe had so many children, she know what to do. They was getting the Bloods from under the rock. Like, blood, there's some crabs over here. What they was saying, baby? What's the thing? Swoop. Anything, my husband is dying laughing. Anything anything you want to add, honey? Because this your story. He said ain't nothing he want to say. That's how you know I be telling the truth, because I could tell the story with him with me. But yes, so, and then I think I was in the car going off on him with his daddy in the car. And I'm hella respectful. Like, you want to match, you want to wear black and blue in the blood. You almost got us killed. And you know what? My baby still kept his shoes, still wore his black and blue. But let me tell y'all this. Hey, that's what it is. I'm running my story together. My baby daddy, right? It was 2 Bloods there. Babe. Okay, remember we went to the Golden Bird and the blood blamed on you right there? That was the special blood. What chicken place was that? It was the Golden Bird. Okay. So, not on this trip. I forgot about that one. So, before this trip, because if this trip would have happened first, he probably would have been like, fuck Manchester. Baby, I think it was Manchester. It was Manchester and like Century. Anybody from LA, drop the locations, because now I'm thinking about it. That's right, baby daddy husband. You paid for your shoes and clothes. Girl, they was finna beat the hell out of us, kill us, and take our clothes. But we came back to Vegas. He can wear that in Vegas with no problem. Baby, did you ever get banged on here? Huh? He never got banged on here. How many times you got banged on in LA?
A nice amount.
He said a nice amount. That's a damn lot. So, anybody who know where that Louisiana fried chicken at, a part of me wants to say it was Manchester and Century. So, here we go. Me and my baby daddy. My lips is chapped, y'all. Me and my baby daddy. I don't know what we went down to LA for. And Matt had on them same damn 18s. Didn't you, honey?
I don't remember this one, baby.
So, when we was at the chicken place and you was finna get ready to go in, the one retarded blood was like, blood, Inglewood family.
I don't remember what I had on.
Oh, you don't remember what you had on, but you remember the story, right? I'm gonna say he had on them same damn blue and black Jordans with the same black and blue shirt, trying to goddamn match.
I don't think I had on the same thing, though.
I ain't saying the exact same thing, Matt, but I think you had on black and blue. How would he know you was a blue from the car? The bangers pulled up on me, my husband, on the west side of Chicago. Lord have mercy, girl. Chicago now. Chicago, my husband was drunk, talking back to them. I was pulling off so fast. I know right, girl. I know right. Every fight don't got, every disagreement don't have to be a fight. I will take that L gladly. I mean, honestly, I don't like the fight, but when I was in my 20s, I was way more active than I am now. So if we was gonna have to fight it out, we was gonna have to fight it out. Honestly, I think if it wouldn't have been me, if it wouldn't have been for his daddy, we wouldn't have had a choice. I would have had, they were gonna hit me too. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were not gonna spare me because they were disrespecting me too. Right, baby?
Right.
So do you think your daddy saved us? Yeah. See, even my husband said it. And don't you think if they would have jumped you, they would have hit me too?
I don't know.
I don't think if shit,
Not
if they...
necessarily. But I for sure would have got a real nice ass whooping.
Right. You think you would have made it out alive?
That probably would have made it out alive.
But do you think you would have had something broke?
Besides my ego.
Oh, he said besides his ego. I was thinking like your ribs or something because they stomp you out.
Yeah. They would.
Yeah. Did we even have cell phones at that time? I don't even think we had cell phones, y'all. Did we? Yeah, girl. I was only in LA because that's where my mama landed us. So I learned to adapt to LA rather fast because you have no choice. My husband, baby, you born in California?
Yeah.
You born in LA? I'm just trying to make sure so I can tell a lot of truth. He gave me this nasty look. I met you in California. How the fuck I know you was born there?
Oh my God.
So we can't play 21 questions because obviously I don't know where you born. Were you born in LA though?
I wasn't born in LA, no.
But you was born in where? California, in what part like? La Puente?
I was born in La Puente.
My baby daddy was born in La Puente. So that's where we went after he got shot. Oh, baby, I told him the story about when you got shot, too.
Oh,
and I was like, where you get shot at? And he was like, in my ass. Oh, they may have tried to touch on you to prove a point, right? Yeah. And I think I had on like some stonewashed blue jeans, like them really light ones though, that look like, baby, what them kind of jeans is that super light? Like the ones that almost look white. I had on some of them, and like a black shirt and some white and black Jordans. And because back to when we was in Naked City, and we wasn't paying rent or nothing, and we was scamming the government.
Oh my God, could you stop saying that?
I just said that to get on his nerves. And you know, we was living over there doing what we was not supposed to be doing. And so my baby daddy bought me some fly ass Jordans. Baby, you remember that basketball player that came to the thing? You remember his name? Remember the dude who was coming in on my shoes? He was a basketball player. Okay, so I'm getting too many stories. But yes, so we made it out, and then we was just trying to go get some Louisiana chicken because they didn't have it here at the time. And so this blood was like, dang, little family, my room. I was like, oh, bang. And the blood kind of like came in the restaurant behind him and everything, but he was kind of slow. In that situation, I just felt like we could throw a piece of chicken at him and that would have been over. But that was the second time my baby got banged on. That's why I said you would think he would have gave them goddamn shoes in LA up. But no, he didn't. He rolled out with them. Baby, what I had just said. What had I just said? What did I just say? So, and honestly, I want to make a correction to my story from last night. All right, Miss Bourne, it's good talking to you. You have a good night. You stay safe. Thank you so much for the support. So I was working at the NASCAR cafe. Remember when the Sahara Hotel was still there across from the world's largest gift shop? So I was working in there, and I cannot remember that basketball player's name. He was famous. And he asked me what kind of shoes I had on and where I got them from. And I didn't know, because I didn't know Jordans. That was actually my first pair of Jordans. Baby daddy introduced me to Jordans too. I think that was my first and last pair of Jordans too. I'm not even going to lie. It's just when it comes down to all that name brand stuff, that's just not me. Like, I wear tennis shoes, but I wear like, Nikes. I don't go looking for like the newest ones and stuff like that. I don't know what Jordans is out. Oh my God. And then they was like, somebody ran up to me and was like, what did he say? And I'm like, he said, where did I get my shoes from? And they was like, what else did he say? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. He asked me for a ticket. What else? Because I'm a cashier. He was like, do you know who that is? And I'm like, no. Should I? No. And they was like, that's Whoopty Whoop Whoop. He played for Whoopty Whoop Whoop. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, was that football or basketball or baseball? They was like, he paid for basketball. I'm like, no, I don't. My husband don't watch sports. So I don't watch sports either. So we don't even know if it's football season, basketball season. And everybody was just like, oh my God, that's Whoopty Whoop Whoop in third. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't give a flying fuck. I love a Walmart special. I do too. But not when you get busted. Because Matt was working as a greeter. And Gloria didn't know. So when Gloria walked in, Matt greeted her and everything. And she like, hey, Matt. And he like, hey, Gloria. She like, Matt like, how you doing? She like, I'm good, Matt. Just coming to get some cat food. Oh, you talking about shoes? Oh, girl, my bad. Yes, I love a Walmart special too. I sure do. I do. I used to love Payless. And then they went out of business. Do y'all have Payless in Utah? You want to kiss on camera off? Just come in for the kiss.
Oh.
Bye, I love you. Have fun, be safe. Oh my God, you smell so good. You going outside to smell good for other bitches, Matt? Shame, shame, shame. I don't want to go to Mexico no more. I'm just playing, but you do smell good. What is that? I'm going to have to buy you some because we going to take the girls to the mall when they get here.
It's lotion.
I know, I'm seeing. I know it's Bath and Body Works. That's why I said was sent because I could get you.
Amber.
Hey, McKellen Reunion, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, baby. Be safe. Oh, baby, y'all can say hi.
I said, what up?
He said, what up? We don't have Kmart either. They closing everything and Big Lots. Oh, my God. Do y'all have Walmart? Well, you know Walmart putting everybody out of business, selling every goddamn thing. You can get your nails done in there. You can eat food in there. You can get your car fixed. You can get your oil changed. But ever since we went to the Walmart in California to get our oil changed, and the dude was acting like such a bitch, I wanted to slap him. And you know my patience is good. I was like, I ain't supporting Walmart no more as far as oil changes. They can kiss my ass. So now I go to Babylon, whatever. And I do it in my car. It is in my opinion expensive. I think it's $69 or $79. And you know them Walmart oil changes be like $29.99. So I do pay a little bit more, but I like it because I can take my girls with me. They be in the car on their phones. I get the oil change. We call it a day, and everything is right with the world. And we don't have to worry about nothing or no one. So now that Matt done left, my girls are still in California. He's actually going to get them tomorrow. I think what I'm going to do is probably call it a night and get my butt in this bed because I'm full. And Yaka, you already know I'm scared of a butterfly or two. So it's just me and Junior. And Junior has his haircut appointment tomorrow. So I will be able to put him on camera. He's going to look like a totally different dog because he just look a little rough right now. So I will introduce y'all to the infamous Junior. I will probably put my girls on here eventually, but they in California and I don't really know how I feel about them being on camera right now. And Matt don't like to be on camera. So whenever y'all see Matt, well, y'all probably won't see him. Or when y'all hear from Matt is when he's just like commentating with me like he just did from the sidelines or whatever. But again, just make sure that no matter what someone's past is or isn't, that you make sure that you get to know the person for yourself. And just don't prejudge somebody or the situation just because he said, she said, and they said. And a lot of stuff is way deeper than everybody and anybody. So until you actually walk a mile or two in their shoes, you can't understand what they going through, what they feeling. But you also can't speak for how they treat every person they come in encounter with, because you wasn't there for that encounter. So if that's the encounter you have with that person, okay, great. But if this is the encounter I'm having with this person, okay, great. But let me be great. Let me grow. Let me flourish. Let me get where you at. Like, don't you got something better to talk about than somebody that's technically under you? I was just wondering. So, honestly, I don't talk about nobody because I don't want nobody talking about me. And I'm not trying to FedEx the beef to my front door either. So, I just, I don't really care too much about much. As long as I got my dark, I'm gonna be all right. And I'm gonna tell my dentist, I'm gonna be like, Dennis, how you fix this side and now this side is hurting? I hope you didn't do anything to try to make this side hurt, because I don't have no more money to give you. My property is in the process of selling. I can't spend money on nothing but dark. And if y'all wonder why I drink like that, I know, right? It's my dark. It is my dark. I'm going to break up with it one day for sure. But for now, me and Pepsi, we rolling out. When my platform get bigger, they're going to have to sponsor me. I'm going to start pouring their products in Coke cans. It's more than one way to skin a cat. I'll drink Pepsi and call it Coke. That's what I get because I'm too. So if y'all wonder why you said, am I moving out of my house? Oh, I'm not gonna break up. You right. You right. You are so right. So if y'all wonder why I drink like that, is because I be trying to protect my tooth on this side, because if anything too cold or too hot gets to it, it starts to hurt. But this side was not bothering me at all. So it's like, oh my God. And yes, I have my baby's blanket around me, because my kids is gone and I miss them. I miss my kids. My husband going to get them tomorrow, and then y'all gonna hear me on this live like, God damn it, go back to your grandma's house now, El Pronto. And then Angel gonna be like, seriously, Mom? Seriously? Kids have so much personality. They make you laugh. They be like, and I just be like, should I beat the hell out of them or should I smile? You can really see how big my ears is. Oh my God. Look how big it is. Golly. With my hair behind my ear, you can really see how big my ears are. But that's okay. God made me beautiful. They're going to have to take the nerve out. They did it to all my teeth. I couldn't eat and drink anything. I was starving till they fixed me, LOL. And see, the thing about it too is I think that this tooth already has a crown on it. So it'll be the same thing that I had to have done to this side, because I already had a root canal. So the nerve is gone already. So that's why I'm like, what the hell is going on? So this is a crown on this side, just like on this side. But if something going on over here, like it was over there, I had to get a bridge put in. But it was expensive. So if I'm going to need a bridge on this side, yeah, I may just have to wait too. I mean, I go back on Monday. I'm going to have them look at it. They white. I don't know if you can see it. It's at the top. Use a plastic straw. You know what though? Ever since I started drinking out of the metal, it's so freaking cold and refreshing, girl. It's hard for me to go back. Do you think if it's because if it's a metal crown, do you think the straw is affecting it? Is that what you mean? Because I ain't really been drinking on metal that long. Or steel or whatever the hell this is. The feeling in it probably. But so if it's a crown, don't I not have a feeling? Because that means that I had a root canal, right? I had a root canal, and then the crown is a fake tooth, right? Maybe you know more than me because you just got your tooth done. That's why I'm asking you so many questions. But I didn't think I I didn't think I had a feeling. But I do see something. Oh, they feel them, then put the crown on. So you probably right. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna break up with the metal. Oh. But is there a way to just like do something else to where I don't have to get it done like that? Like, it literally started hurting the night before I went to the dentist. So if it would have started hurting after I came from the dentist, I would have swear he did something. Because I do the sedation dentistry. So when I wake up, that's probably why it's so expensive. Because when I wake up, I'll be done. But it literally started happening the night before. So then what would happen? They would take the crown off? Well, no, then I would need the same thing on this side that I just got on this side. Ugh, that's just too expensive for me right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially since my property is selling. I don't want to. My sister had told me that my mom had found some CBD that I want to say she said Patti LaBelle or somebody was using. Somebody famous was using. And then one of her girlfriends had got it. Hell, I may have to just start taking that. I would say I'm going to start taking gummies with the THC in them. The CBD with the THC in it, because that'll like knock you out, take the pain out and everything. But since the property is selling and we may still have our jobs, but with the new company, I don't want to risk flunking my drug test over something stupid. Honestly, see how I just spit? Honestly, that's what I was trying to say. Maybe I'm calling it the wrong thing. That's what I think. I think it is a porcelain tooth already. That's what I was saying. So maybe it's not considered a crown. So it's a false tooth, I think. I thought they called it a crown, but I was thinking my tooth was bad and they pulled it. I don't know, maybe I'm calling it the wrong word because I thought a crown was a false tooth. Oh. So then I had to get the word crown from somewhere. So they must have explained it to me as it was a crown. But I thought that it was a false tooth, though. I didn't. That's why I'm surprised, like I'm having pain, because I thought it was no nerve, no nothing there. So what's bothering me? You know what I'm saying? So I guess what I need is a porcelain. That's probably gonna be more expensive than a crown, huh? Lordy Jesus, I may have to do care credit. I didn't want to get no more credit either, but so he gave me Motrin. For the tooth, they pull your whole tooth out and implant another one. That's for the porcelain tooth, right? A part of me feels like that is a damn implant though, but I'm using the word crown, so they had to tell me that they were putting crowns in, but I really thought you put a crown on your tooth after you get the root canal, right? So once the root canal is gone, you don't have a nerve. So if you don't have a nerve, that's what I'm saying. What is hurting? I'm going to ask him now. Now I'm thinking about it out loud. He going to have to make it make sense to me, because I'm just like, the first go around, I was in pain. And I didn't think my job was going to sell, so I didn't mind paying. You know what I'm saying? But this second go around, hell, I may eat like this. Yeah, and for the crown, they hollow out your tooth, fill it, then put a crown on it. So then that must be what I have. I know now on this side, I'm getting a bridge. So that tooth that was bothering me was already a crown. So I'm getting a bridge now. So it has to be done on the tooth in the front and the tooth in the back so that it could all fit. So that must be a porcelain tooth at that point. So if you have a crown, okay, I got it now. Okay, I got it now. So you're saying when you have a crown, they do take the nerve out, but they drill it out and put the stuff inside of it that's like a filling. So if that goes bad, even though it's on the crown, that's the same thing as when you get a cavity filled. And so that's probably what's hurting me then. Okay. Right? Did I make that make sense? I just want to make sure I get it right because I just like making sure I have stuff right. Shit. Ain't no need of having it wrong. Because, girl, I will dead ass go to work tomorrow and try to tell somebody this. So that's why I want to make sure I have it right. And then after you clarify, I'm going to go on and get off of here. Because I literally could stay on here and talk all night until tomorrow. So, back in the day, I got one tooth missing. And back in the day, so I think I've only been missing that tooth for like 3 or 4 years. And it was hurting so bad. This was before I found Dr. Goobler and the sleep dentistry and all that. It was hurting so bad. And when I went in, implants are fake teeth and crowns preserve your real teeth so you can keep them. So then it must be a crown. Because if it was a fake tooth, I don't think this bitch would be hurting me. So it must be a crown. I'm going to find out. I'm going to let you know. I don't go to the dentist again until Monday for just my check on this side. I'm going to be honest with you. This side don't bother me at all. And all he gave me was 800 milligram Motrin because he said you're just going to be uncomfortable. And I'll be honest with you. If this side wasn't bothering me, I would be fine. It's this side that I didn't get no work on that's bothering me. I use the Motrins more for my back hurting me than for my tooth on this side. But then on this side, I'll take a Motrin because I feel like if I put it in my head, it'll make me think that I'm feeling better. When I take the pill, it's like in my mind that I'm feeling better when in reality I'm not. So that's just my thought process. Oh, my baby got this and didn't even eat it. Yeah, implants, they have to give you stronger meds. Well, I be knocked the fuck out. So I take a Valium the night before, and then I take these 2 pills. I can't think of the name of them. And they're like tranquilizers. And so I have to have a driver there and a driver back. Hey, Miss Wilson, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I have to have a driver there and a driver back. And when it's time for me to leave, they push me out in a wheelchair. They have an elevator, so yeah, I'll be looped. This go around, I wasn't nearly as bad, but yeah. So maybe I do need to have like stronger medications if I'm going to get implant. But I don't know. I will have to do my research because I think I'm kind of scared of implants for some reason. So that could be the reason why I went the crown route. Or it could have been at the time more cost effective because now that I'm actually paying attention, teethus is not cheapest. So my toothuses and my roofuses is bothering me. Now you can get a crown. No, you can get a crown if you just went once implants are a process like 6 months. Oh, then that's probably what it is. I'm like, no, I don't have that much time. And me and you both know I can't be quiet for 6 months. You know I can't stop talking for 6 months. Oh, so there's tooth at the bottom. Right there. That's the only tooth that I'm missing. And when I went, I can't remember because it's been like 4 years. So I don't know where I was working. Matt was working where he's working already, but we didn't have the money. So I remember them being like, I was in so much pain though. I remember them being like, we need $500 or $600 now or something. And, they was going to do a root canal. Or she said $50 and I'll pull it. I was like, shit, I can run that 50 right now. But I didn't have enough money. I did not want to pull my tooth, but I was in so much pain. And I did not have $500. So I had to pull it. And then when I went in now for this tooth that I went in on this side, with the price and everything, I was like, how much does it cost to get a tooth at the bottom too? So I was going to get the bottom tooth, but it was just too much. So I was like, you know what? It's been gone now for a few years. It ain't going to hurt no longer. But I don't like not having my tooth. So I may, in June, once I know what they going to do with the property and where I'm going to be at, I may just say, fuck it. Because you work for the money, you might as well invest it how you going to invest it. I got in a car wreck that shattered 2 of my teeth, so I had them removed and now have to get implants. Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that. When did that happen? Was that since you've been back out in Utah, or was that here in Vegas? Or was that like well before and like the first time? Am I bad? I keep saying where you at. I'm sorry. I be forgetting. I don't know how comfortable people are with like social media and what you want to be out there or not. So I be like, I just be talking though. And if I don't think to filter myself, I won't. Now that you done told me about this straw, I don't want to drink my Pepsi out of it. So then it probably don't help with this metal cup then either, huh? I probably need to just go back to the good old plastic. I'm going to find out on Monday for sure. And then I'm going to let y'all know what it is. Hey, Miss Wilson, how are you? I was literally just getting ready to wrap up. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you can, go back and watch the replay for me. And like, share, tag, and follow me and tell a friend. I appreciate you and your support. No, that was when I was pregnant with my son, so like 4 years ago. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, thank God it ain't nothing recently that you had to go through. Oh, now you done told me this about the metal. I do not even want to drink out the cup, but my Pepsi in there, and I don't like being wasteful. So I am going to go ahead and get off of here. I know you just hopped on, Miss Wilson, and I'm sure plenty other people going to be hopping on a little bit later too. So please, you guys, go back, rewatch, watch the replay, like, share, and follow. Alrighty, well, good night to you too. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. You guys keep the faith. Always stay positive. Greet every situation with a smile and just make sure that you're fair and you give everybody a chance. Don't go off of what you heard or what you thought. Actually get to know a person for a person and give them a chance and see what they do for you, because not every situation is different. And you can only speak for you and what you doing and what you've been through and what you're going through. Don't speak for a whole group of people, because that's just inconsiderate and a horrible way to use your platform. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Have a good night. You guys be safe, and I will be back tomorrow morning to talk about God knows what, but I will be back. Love you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, Rich. I'm about to hop off, but please go back, rewatch the replay, like, share, tag, and tell a friend. I appreciate the support, but I will be back on tomorrow morning with more stories, more laughs, more fun, more life experiences, more advice. And if you have any topics that you want me to talk about, just leave them in the comments below, and I'll definitely talk about it. You guys have a good night. We will talk soon, and you guys be safe. Bye.